What is up? This is Dragon Slayer, and I am streaming live on Twitch. Welcome to our daily grind. Right, so, last time, we finished up the Imperial Audience main quest, which of course takes place in the castle in Vizima. So, really the only place we can go in Vizima is the castle. Talk to Amir and his flunkies, right? And by doing that, we were able then to get to Velen, where we started exploration, knocked out a secondary quest or two, a Witcher contract, and went to Novigrad. This is Novigrad, right? And went to Novigrad to do inventory maintenance. So let's take a look at where the inventory stands right now. We're at 55, 190. Not great, but we do have a set of armor in here, so that'll weigh it down a little bit, right? See, that's an extra. If I could do math, well, almost an extra 14 pounds, kilograms, whatever standard of weight they use in this game. It's 14, roughly. 13 and a half, I guess. We're going to be precise. 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. That's 7.5 plus 6.01. About 13.5, right? Right, so once we get this armor on in about 100 experience points, right, I'm at 1900 experience points and need 2000 to hit 34. This is level 34 gear, and so that's what we'll be wearing soon. This is the Temerian armor that you can purchase in White Orchard. I'll show you that quick. White Orchard, starting zone. There is a vendor right here. Not sure why it doesn't show up on the map, but nonetheless, that's where the vendor is located, and you can buy the Temerian armor from that guy. Not this guy, where the grindstone is, right? That's where the weaponsmith is, / armor. But not that guy, but this guy who you saved from the Griffin attack towards the beginning of the game, right? Who I saved. Anyway, so that's where you can get Temerian armor. Let's see. Lots of menus you can go through that you really don't need to, right? Right, here's some additional content. Elite crossbow set. The Quartermaster Crow's Perch. Neat. New Game Plus, that's what we're doing right now. So just kind of going through this. We'll get to the action momentarily. Some new quests, of course. Temerian armor set, which we were just talking about. It's part of the additional content. So yeah, I didn't need to tell you where it was, because you can find it for yourself right in this menu. Guardian armor set. Sweet. I wonder if this is still set. I did play with the alternative looks for each of these three characters in the last playthrough. And so this is a new game plus based on that playthrough. And I'm kind of curious if these are still selected. So let's take a look at that. Be under options, right? Of course, difficulty level set to Death March. Oh, there's a Gwent difficulty level too. Huh. Really? Interesting. Maybe we should pop that up as well. Alright. So Gwent difficulty level. Didn't even realize there was one of those. I guess the more you know, right? Where is that option? Let's see. I guess it'll tell us. Under additional content, under tutorial, right? So let's see. Oops, went past it, didn't I? You change series look in the game menu. Well, that doesn't help. Game menu, huh? Game menu. Thanks a lot for that. Anyways, pretty sure it's under options somewhere. It's not under control settings. Maybe it is, who knows? No. Controller scheme. Kind of like the way the control scheme is set up. We got key bindings. Don't need to worry about those since I'm not using any keys. Set an occasional use of the F5 key. Gameplay. This is where we just were. Let's see it. Well, I wonder what happens if automatic finishers is turned off. Maybe you gotta do it yourself. I don't care. Whatever works well for me as it is. Right? Maybe it's under video. Damn. So you do have a fair amount of control over graphics, like that. That is not what we're looking for. Language, subtitles are on. Okay, so we've gone through all the option menus, and there are none here. Maybe this is the game menu. I don't know. I forget. I mean, I found it at one point because I changed it at one point. Sorry. Just kind of bumbling around here at the beginning of this video. My bad. I guess we should I suppose we should get to some action. But it kind of freaking bothers me now, and I kind of want to figure this out before I move on. So, I suppose the best solution, what I generally tell my mother, anyways, when she asks a question, is Google. Google is the solution, right? Let's see, alternate, look, Siri, menu. Oh, right. Duh. So, by game menu, they mean going all the way out to the main... Well, I guess that would be the game menu, right? Here, let's try this real quick. Sorry. Let's get save. Quit to main menu. Guess that makes sense, right? Right, so under downloadable content, go to options, and yes, they're still all selected. Okay, so we have the alternative look for each of these characters, plus the Gwent cards. Just do have all these installed. Okay. Right, back to it then. Right, so it seems that these cutscenes, the cutscenes for the load screens, I guess, they depend on where you're at, not necessarily where you are in the main quest line. So, if you go to Novigrad before you finish the quest lines in Velen, you get this one. You get this cutscene because I'm in Novigrad. Now it does have something to do with where you're at. I guess it takes the...
Yeah, no. Oh, fuck, don't write him.
I don't know what that guy was saying. But it takes into account where you are in the game as far as the timeline, but apparently it's more important where you're actually at, where your character is physically on the map. So, apparently a very complicated system that, I guess if there is one system in the game that kind of seems clunky, it almost seems like it was plopped on in the last minute, it is the cutscenes and the load screens. So, there's that. You're looking for things to criticize about Witcher 3. There's one.
My, aren't you a tower?
Not particularly well done. And also kind of annoying. Alright. Anyways. So, off to explore. And we probably should get back to Velen. You know what? I'm just going to fast travel there. I know fast travel is anti-exploration, really. But let's get to an area where we're roughly the level I need to be. I'm in an area where that's probably about 5 levels higher than... where monsters are going to be about 5 levels higher than me. And so let's try to get to an area where that's not true. Okay. So this is the starting... where you start in Velen. So we'll start here. Kill some wild dogs here momentarily. Alright, let's get a save. I guess that's another thing that's kind of annoying. Can't save when the autosave's going. Well, at least that's what I assume's happening. Okay, moving forward. Dog did all my work for me. Yeah, that's how you do it, right? Not even touched. So yeah, the enemies, mobs and whatnot, monsters and the dogs, wild dogs. Yeah, they do a lot of damage, right? On this difficulty in New Game Plus. But they can't damage you if they can't hit you. Who I really like, actually. Quen's also kind of overpowered as well. So I've got everything. Let's go ahead and do a little more gathering here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's go hit the signpost here.
Somebody nicked me dolly. Outlander.
So here's the notice board.
Gods. Full moon soon. Bar your windows tight.
Interesting. Let's see. Forefathers' Eve approaches. Foreshadowing. First notice from the Peller. We'll get to that quest. Although, pretty sure I can't get to that quest until I complete a quest in the main quest line involving Kara Metz. Nonetheless. Oops. Alright, to get a quest here. This takes us to Black Bow. Kind of a cool quest. It's interesting nonetheless. We only got that one quest. Let's take a look here. Got a few question marks on the screen as a result. Maybe we should just hit all these and then figure out what we've got. So we have one of 14 notice boards, right? So I guess that's a pretty good first task. Let's just go ahead and go around and hit all the notice boards. Uncover everything. We'll start in Velen, work our way around. Go west, here, 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 here. Then we'll cross over here, cross over the Ponter, get here, 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 here. And these two for last. Now, these particular notice boards are in an area where they have really high level monsters, but we should be able to get both those, no problem. Okay, So, first one.
Used to be wagons showed on market days, loaded with all
Maybe I should
kinds
send
of
you round to
bad.
the creek. Might catch something.
Then both forces attacked, one from either side.
Maybe we should go ahead and
Cavalry
get
swooped
Roach out for
into the
this.
wood. A wall of
Again,
infantry marched from the
using
swamp.
fast travel is kind of anti-exploration,
Forced to
right?
surrender,
But
the black ones were
right now
taken
we're
prisoners.
knocking out tasks, time-consuming task,
Circle.
and so we can get all the
Every last one like
question marks on our map,
poppies
all the
covered
undiscovered
like
locations.
Or perhaps
So we'll go
their
ahead and
kingdoms, drunk on blood from the soil.
make use of Roach.
Move it.
Hurry up.
Step away. Chaplain's praying, can't you see?
There's a quest. And I recall what this quest is, actually. Approach, Witcher.
What do you want?
Rejoice, for even a creature as depraved and base in nature as you can serve the glory of the eternal fire. Someone must see to the corpses on the battlefield. Necrophages defile those not already rotting in mass graves. This is not right.
That's to be my good deed for the day?
A handsomely profitable one, I might add. I know your kind don't work for free.
That's right.
All right, I'll take care of it.
This will count amongst your merits. The more good one works in life, the more hallowed things are. Yes, splendid. Here are the holy oils. Dash generously and set alight, understood? I wish it to flare up to the sky, for the glory of the eternal fire and all that.
Once I've incinerated the bodies, where'll I find you?
I shall be near the bridge to Novigrad.
Alright, funeral pyres, not to be confused with the Pyres of Novigrad quests. Alright, so this broadcast has been brought to you by caffeine. Let's get it. Move forward. Let's just take a look at this quest. Well within our level. Or actually, it's at our level.
Giddy up. Hey-ya! Giddy up.
More dogs. Ouch. Yeah, again, they hit hard, right? But we can back off, use some Maxi. Ouch. Of course, using Axie makes us a little lazy, right? Oh, he got me before it. Oh, almost dead. Better to fight him straight up, right? Ah! And face death. Let me guess. I didn't save after getting that quest. First rule, right? First rule of RPGs. Save often. Yeah, I did save. Look at that. That's the way to do it. Is everything dead?
Yeah, sure stinks like a mass grave. Now for the holy oils. Hope they burn well. Now for a shot of Igni.
Oh, I'm on fire. First, you can use Quen to stop any damage over time effects. Alright, one down. Anyways, let's go up our destination. Cross this river. I see a quest.
Slow now. Whoa.
A quick save. No, we don't want to do him. Come on, come on, come on. Got him. Get him? Oh. Run.
Come on, quick, unbind me. Unbind me before the next ones come.
When they come, I'll tend to them. Meanwhile, let's you and me chat. Like to know who I'm untying.
John Verdon. Served in the 10th Maribor Division.
Long way from your army.
My army don't exist no more. Black One smashed it to bits. I scarpered off into the woods just before that happened. Joined a group of refugees. Fucking bursting with patriotism they were. Soon as they learned I'd abandoned Temeria in her hour of need, they beat me down. Tied me up like a turkey, left me to the drowners.
Probably for the
Fine,
best.
I'll help.
Oh, thanks. For a minute there, I was almost sure you'd leave me to die. I'd like to thank you
Probably
somehow,
deserve it, you
but
freaking
I've got a
deserter.
shit crown to my name.
Tough. I'll take the loss.
Thanks, Witcher. May you prosper on the path.
Alright. Did our good deed. Kind of curious where this guy goes. Probably should have ended up there, right? For deserting. Looks like he's going back into the town. See if he sets up shop or something. Just kind of curious what happens to this guy. Again, the point of this playthrough of this New Game Plus and Death March playthrough is to do all the exploration I missed in my last playthrough, my last Death March playthrough. And this is part of exploring, seeing what happens, right? A lot of times when you save characters, they become vendors, right? Certainly the case with, he's going somewhere else. Where is he going? Guess he's going right here.
Thanks, Witcher. May you prosper on the path.
Fair enough. Speaking of the path,
Move it.
nice sunset. Excuse me. We're going to take a little detour here. Move to our custom marker. Quick save. We are heading in the right direction. Do I hear dogs? I remember to dodge that first hit. Right. Like that, right? Dodge, like that. Come here, Fido. Where's he going? Again, you know, I mean, they're fairly predictable, right? When you figure out how the enemy moves, what, oops, how they're gonna attack. You just dodge, right? Move out of their way. And then attack. Really is too easy. But again, if you don't dodge very well, if you don't know when's a good time to dodge, when's a good time to roll, right? These guys do a lot of damage. Even these wild dogs that are basically at my level in the armor I'm wearing currently can pretty much freaking kill me. Oh, it's a bear. Look at that. Just roaming across the plains here. Yep. Where he was going. Doesn't matter now.
Show me what you got.
36. With bears, you want to try to stay behind them. Targeting works well against bears because they're single targets. Alright, he's dead. I can stop attacking now. Dummy. Alright, moving forward. Back and collect the meat from what we got here. Another bear. Alright. Probably pissed I just killed his buddy. One shot. Boom. Just how quickly it can happen. And of course, what's the first rule? Save often. I think I'm screwed. Probably have to fight dogs and bears again. Sucks. Yeah. I have a skill point to use. Anyways, moving forward. Here's where the dogs were. Here they are. Let's get a friend on our side. Dodge. We gotta shut up and play. Nice to have a friend, right? Uh-oh. Ah, couldn't. Again, Axii is very powerful, but it takes a long time to get the alternate version cast, right? It's got a long cast time. And during that time, you can be getting hit, right? So, get him? Nope. Back a little bit so we can get our Axii off. Yep. Damn it. Situational awareness. I didn't realize that guy had turned around. By the time I did, I was already in the motion of Axii and didn't attempt to dodge. So gotta be better than that. Really, I was just toying with them when I needed to. Rule 3, violence of action. That's what I should have been doing. Anyways, where they're at. Come on the side. Try this again. One down. Two down. So far, the fight's gone a little better, right? Still hear him. There's the other one.
You like that silver?
Now you can use the regular Axii to stun him. Once you get some free hits in there. Where's these bears at? Oops. Poor dogs. Again, should lead with a dodge fighting the dogs. Their first thing they do is attack. Charge at you, attack, then you can counter attack, or you can, once you dodge, you can go ahead and attack them. Get a few hits in, dodge again. Kind of the basics of fighting in this game. Right? It's the bar. There's another bear that apparently I'm missing. There he is. Haha. These guys will one-shot you too. Let's even the odds a little bit. There we go. Quen might be the better choice for this fight, just because they can. These level 36s can hit me once and kill me, so as we learned before. Again, stay behind them. They can't hit you. He hit me. Again, probably better to do targeting with these guys. Rolling's not a bad way to get behind them. But as long as you stay behind them, don't let them hit you with that. Got him. A little better. Right. Probably a little too much dancing. But overall, still alive, right? That's the way you do it. On Death March. Difficulty? Yes, indeed. It'll be rough, you know? Switch back to Axii. Yeah, and if I expect to have some trouble with the fight, I'll throw Quen on. Axii's kind of my default, but Quen's probably the best choice for. It's overpowered. Let's be real about that. And of course, the alternate version of Quen, which I do not have on right now, apparently. Let's take a look at that. Right, the active shield, very nice. Maintaining active shield. Alright, so damage absorbed by the shield restores player vitality. Pretty nice way in case you need some vitality real quick. Pretty handy. Again, pretty overpowered. I like it. But so is this. Need to get close enough to the old target. They can make up that distance pretty quickly.
Damn it.
Well, it's nice to have them do your work for you, right? Quick save. Die. Gotta be faster than that, right? Hit the dodge button, but just a little too slow. Slow there too, but it doesn't matter. Be a little more careful than that. Come on. You got me. Got him. Stop playing with him, right? Just kill. Anyways, not the best fight. but I'm still alive. There are no moral victories here, only victories. There are no... As long as I'm alive, or as long as I'm not dead, I'll take it. Even if it was ugly. And boy, that was ugly. Anyways. Buckthorn down there. Right, so started off about half hour ago. Decided we were going to take down some signposts or get these message boards.
I'll not give her up, not on me life.
They hear her squealing. They'll kill us and take her all the same.
So I'll slaughter her myself, hide her corpse neath the floorboards. Those bastards won't have her.
All right. We'll cover the...
Be gone! This has naught to do with you.
Leave
Can't be in
this
two
place,
places
sir.
at once, can I?
Best stay clear of the swamps.
Seems to me they lock this door after they enter. Screw things up for the game. Oh no. There it is. There they go. Now it's locked. There we go. Interesting. And interesting notices. Alright, we got a
Wait until I come get you. Understood?
one quest.
Yes, sir.
Go.
Question marks appeared. Okay. Alright, on to the next notice board. Let's get a real save. I think she dies. Let's try to make sure she doesn't die. It's fast. Dogs. Oh. I didn't see that one coming, right? Again, might be a good spot for Quen. Trying to make sure that female character doesn't die. I don't think we'll be able to do it, but kind of put me, instead of kind of doing that fight cautiously, or having some caution in that fight, where'd she go? Probably already dead. A lot of things attacking me. Man, tough fight. and good practice. It'd be nice if I could get at least one of these dogs with Axie. I think that one's gonna die regardless. Run! Where is she? Yeah. Again, just kind of gave up there. It's kind of a frustrating fight. But regardless, like I said, good practice. There's the Fair Maiden. Run!
That stench.
Where'd she go? Oh, I think she's already dead. That's her right there. Dog's got her. Not much we can do about that. Yes? See if we can grab one. Go get him, Fido. Whew. That hurts.
Damn, you're ugly.
It's not too bad if you can get them down to ones and twos, fighting 5 of them at once. Yeah, and talking while you're fighting is probably not a good idea. I really like to try to save that lady. I don't think it's gonna happen though. Come on, run. Yeah, not a whole lot to do there. I think she's meant to die. Alright, well. If that is the case, if we can't save her, then we can take this fight a little more cautiously. Chasing me quite a ways. Man, that's like the 5th time I died to these damn dogs. Feel like I'm overmatched. I suck. That's the problem. Suck at this game. Get these damn fool ideas in my head about saving NPCs that I can't save. And just end up dying, right? Run! Frustrating. down. Oh, I'm going down. Now you're mine. Kill him. Got him. Oh yeah. Now you're mine. Yeah, go kill your buddies. One shot's his buddy. That's the way to do it. Back under control. Take him down. That is how you do it. Again, I don't think there's any way to save this NPC, so whatever. Not my problem, right? Alright, anyways, I think I've wasted enough time there. It's good practice, though. I mean, gotta be able to take out wild dogs. Right? But yeah, so if you're in a fight with, you're overwhelmed by a pack of, say, wild dogs, you got 6 of them attacking you at the same time, it's probably better to retreat until they go back to their location, because they won't follow you forever, right? Retreat until you lose aggro, and as soon as they start retreating, hit them with the alternative version of Axii, let them do some work. And as you whittle down the pack, then you have it a little bit easier to fight. Okay? Again, teamwork is always key in any type of combat. And that's what makes the pack of dogs especially dangerous. You got 6-on-1, advantage to them. No matter how good you are, if you got 6 of them all trying to attack you at the same time, you're gonna have a hard time with it. Monster nest. Let's get a good save. Let's look like ghouls. I don't think I got any of them. There's level 39 ghouls. Oh, you know what? I leveled up. That's why I have an ability point to spend. I can now put on some real armor. Boom. Now we've got a full set of Temerian armor on. Throw some runes in there. I'll do that after the fight. The idea is to get close enough that to them so you can target them. And then use Axii But with ghouls, they can, again, close that distance fast, right? A lot of times you don't have the opportunity to get Axii off. There we go. So they're retreating. Now they're mine. Got him again. Let him do some work, right? He's not doing any work. Yep. That's a bad move, especially when I don't have any health regenerating. Retreating. Use some Axii. These guys regen vitality, like me. Whew. You guys hit hard, right? Even with my new armors on. Of course, they are level 39, level 34, so... not an excuse, of course. Take these guys. Got him. Just gotta kill them. Whittle down their numbers, one way or the other. No grandma, right? Get him, get him, get him. Got him. Actually, it's not quite as effective on these guys because they do regenerate their health. So you don't want really a long fight. You want to take these guys down as quickly as possible, right? Hard to do. And there's a pack of them. Got him. Alright. Is he down? Got him. Oh, man, brutal. So close. It's down to 3. But then I made a mistake. Tried to use the alternative Axii. Couldn't get out of the motion quick enough to dodge. And now I'm dead. Happens. Let's go ahead and spend that point while I'm thinking about it. Put the armor back on. Yeah, this ability isn't particularly great. I rarely have to find a place to use this particular ability. I mean, it actually works pretty well with, you know, the regular version of Axii. You stun them, and then you can use Rend. I'll leave it in there for now. Why do I have Quen Intensity as opposed to the Active Shield? I think We're gonna switch that out. Alright. But we will put another point into this. So we're looking to unlock next branch. Right? Where we can get domination. Can't wait for that. Alright, anyway. Oh, one other thing. Put this back on again. And we've got our Temerian armors. Pretty high speed. Moving out. Got him. Ah, you. Get him. Ouch. Two down. Get that food box back up before I die. So there's the Rend. It's not great, but you can, you can use it in combination with Axii, but it's a little delayed because it's based on your stamina, right? Which, of course, Axii uses stamina. That's the Rend again. Is that all of them? Let's get a quick save. I think there's one more around.
Ought to just destroy it.
Yes, I ought to. Boom. Right, of course, we can go ahead and loot that. Good source of jewelry. Monster parts. Alright, anyways, back to it. We've gotten, what, 1 of 14 notice boards so far? Working on an hour and 10 minutes here into the video. Anyways. Easy to get distracted in this game, right? Has that in common with Skyrim. And any great open world MMO, or any great open world RPG. Alright. Gotta go around. Fair enough. What's this? Oh. This is fast travel for another quest that we'll get later on. Actually, there should be a cave down here. If I recall correctly. I usually do. Here's the cave. And again, this is has to do with a quest that we'll do later on, where we kill Griffin for the Master Armorer. Not gonna worry about that right now, though. It's many, many levels away. I've got to go to Skellige before I can get to that point, right? Go to Skellige, collect some tools.
Muzzles caked in blood. Didn't give up without a fight.
Contract for the Shrieker. Oh, this guy. This guy's kind of represents a tutorial. Unmarked tutorial, really. But what happens is you end up fighting this guy here. Smacking him around a good bit. And then he shows up at various points as you progress through the game. And each time you fight him, it's a little different fight. Anyways, it's basically a tutorial on how to fight in this game. But it's not really marked as that.
Halt! Stand in due! I challenge you!
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honor Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100 knights to the death. Now, draw your sword post haste, for I've 99 left after you.
Uh-huh.
At your service. Let's get this over with. Not good.
Right. That wasn't good. Not doing so well so far. Counterattacks probably work a little better versus humans. Ouch.
No, I yield.
Yes, you do.
Had enough.
It's hard.
Yes, luck stood with you. But the next time we made...
I was lucky.
Go back to Maid Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
Yes, we shall. Anyways. Yeah, so I would say, so far, my experience with New Game Plus, and first I'll qualify this, I did not go through the expansion parts of the game. I did not go through that in the last playthrough. We'll get to that, though, this playthrough. And those do offer you certain advantages. I assume that it picks up in the New Game Plus. That said, overall, New Game Plus has actually been a lot more challenging than the normal Death March playthrough. Normal Death March playthrough? Yeah, well, my original Death March playthrough wasn't as challenging as this New Game Plus Death March playthrough. Enemies really are doing a lot more damage, and again, I feel like I'm just a bit off, just a step slow right now, and probably because I went an entire week without playing this, and you know, the skills that you pick up that allow you to be good at this game, they do degrade over time, right? But the way to get those back is to continue to practice, challenging yourself, right? And not relying on things like Axii all the time. Now, one of the things that I have been doing in this playthrough, or at least I was doing in White Orchard, was using my potions, right? So what we got here? We got 2 superior swallows, 3 superior thunderbolts. Both those definitely help combat. What else we got in our inventory? Oops. Some cat, superior Petrie's filter. Adds 25% sign intensity. It's nice. Full moon, good one. Get 1100 vitality. Seems to me I use that a fair amount in the Witcher 1. Actually, I used alchemy a lot more in Witcher 1 than I have so far in this game. But I do like the system for using for alchemy in this game. I think it's, as far as potion use, it's actually kind of revolutionary. It's a good way to do it. It's well designed. Ooh, enhanced White Rafford's decoction. And you can immediately get back a chunk of your vitality. Let's see. Let's do a little alchemy since we're here. Oops. Apparently I don't have anything to... What am I missing? White Gall? I do not have the ability to make White Gall yet, apparently. So that's bison grass. Make red mutagens? Yes, we can. Just don't have enough parts. Again, probably should have went through and made my greater red mutagens and greater blue mutagens before I started New Game Plus, because when you start a New Game Plus, all those stacks of mutagens are reduced to ones. So instead of a stack of 50 blue mutagens in your inventory, because of whatever, I think it's a bug, and a known bug at that, but it'll be reduced to one. So take a look here. Right. It's kind of interesting, because in non-New Game Plus, right, these are stacked. But for whatever reason, they don't stack in New Game Plus. That may explain why you lose all of them. But anyways, you'd have a stack of, say, 50 lesser blue mutagen, and when you start the New Game Plus, that stack turns to 1 blue mutagen. So I guess if the other thing you could do is go ahead and just separate the stacks, which take an insanely long time and be really annoying. Not sure why they do that way. But again, New Game Plus handles this a little differently than the non-New Game Plus. Moving on. So I guess I've found the root cause of the bug, since we're not going to fix it. Something you should be aware of if you're going to start a New Game Plus. Right? You will lose mutagens.
He gets angry.
But that's alright, because there's plenty to be had and found. Right? Red ones are low rare, of course. Oh, we can't even get to the notice board here. Yet.
What is it, Grey Boy?
Aye.
Bet there is a way in. Let's go find it. Maybe I can't get through that door. Is it locked? Yeah, I think it was locked. Don't think I can get in this way. But there is a secret. There is a potential way in.
You white one, look like you got soused last night.
If I can remember exactly where it is.
Baron gets soused. He gets angry. And he's always
So yeah, you can get through that gate once you start the quest for Crow's Perch. Then you talk to those guards and they'll let you in. Actually, you'll talk to the sergeant. I think it's right around here. Huh? Yes. Should be a cave around here. At. But there's a well up there, and there is a passage out, I believe. You can get in, potentially. I can find it. Sit over here. Oh. There he is. It might be over here. Looks like it's guarded.
Somebody's got to get the ball. Pull them out yourself if you think they're so valuable. The former lord of this castle took rebellious peasants, cast them down the well. So down bottom, you've either ghosts or the corpse eaters that done ate them.
So apparently no quests involved with it, but we're talking about the well. See if we can get in. Apparently not. Some Ard. Right, so apparently we're not getting in that way. Oh, damn. Let's just try one more time. Look kind of like we should be able to get through there. Apparently not. Turn around, you. Anyways, if we could get through there, we could get up into the well. Here, there's another spot. Doesn't look like it. Well, guess we'll have to wait to get this message board.
Looks like rain.
I don't think there's any other way in here. Yeah, it's too bad. Whatever. Move forward. We're so close. But again, can't get that particular notice board. Sorry, not message board. Notice board. Till we get to do some quests in the main quest. And we're not doing that just yet. So onward to the next. Owie. And we can do some fast travel over here. Go Go slightly closer. Where are the guards? Oh, not my problem.
Run, Roach.
Alright, get a quick save. Coming up on a bridge, looks like. Troll bridge. I hate those trolls. We got a quest here. Bandits. Good.
Whoa, whoa. This here's a toll crossing.
By what right?
By the right of a prick up your backside, wise ass. Pay up or stop fucking swimming.
Let me through.
Right, move on. Road's open.
Alright. Easy enough. Didn't have to fight anyone. Well, I didn't need to actually cross there, but, well, whatever.
That's it, Roach.
Alright. Let's go ahead and take these guys down. What level were they? 34? Got him. Flawless victory. Here's the group. See if we can get him. Got him.
Come on.
Got him. That's solid. Of course, drowners are pretty easy to kill. look like there's anything of value there. Moving forward.
Move it. Let's go.
Hey, cops.
Whoa there, Roach.
Let's get the notice board here.
Jumping puddles.
Hands off my plums! Interesting. Jenny O' the Woods. Right. So, some new undiscovered locations. And contract. Jenny O' the Woods. Let's take a look at that quest. A little above our level. 6 above. Doable, but I hold off. Really, the only things we have at our level right now is the Funeral Pyres quest. Right. Let's mark next location. Again, we got a whole bunch of question marks there, eh?
Anyone want to go and jump in?
Hey, yeah.
I mean, while we're here, I wonder if talk to Kira Metz, or if her door will be locked.
Come on now.
Now, when we're on the actual quest, main quest, we come up here and she's outside talking to the peasants from the town. Go ahead and get a save. And it's locked, as I thought it would be. Fair enough. Seems to be the way they handle things. And of course, they don't want you to get, start a part of a main quest that if you haven't completed another part of a main quest. Alright, so basically, here it is. Instead of talking in generalities, let's talk about specifics. Right, so Nilfgaardian connection, which, take a look at it, right, starts at the crossroads. Then takes us to another spot. Right, so before we can talk to Kira Metz and get her part of the main quest, we have to start this and do, I forget where exactly it takes you, maybe around here, I forget. So instead of risking us getting ahead of ourselves, they lock Kira Metz's door to her cabin so you can't talk to her. She is not part of the game yet. She won't be part of the game until we progress in the main quest. So that's an interesting, I mean, it's an effective way to make sure your game doesn't get out of whack. Right? Again, a similar tactic was used with the herbalist in White Orchard. Couldn't talk to that herbalist until you started part of the main quest. Or until you went up to the Nilfgaardian outpost and started that quest, that main quest up there, right? Interesting. Oh, I remember this. Oh, yes, indeed.
Come on.
There's a little big fat demon living under the rubble here in a basement of this building. But the guys that are worshiping him are not here, so can't do that quest yet. Get to that, I have no doubt. Alright, get a quick save. Again, rule 1, save often. Smart thing to do. See bad guys. Wolves. Got one down. Still have a big old pack of them though. There's the ward. No. Owie. Oh, warg got me. The warg. Again, what did I just say? Rule 1 of RPGs. Save often. Rule 2, exploration is key. And that's kind of what we're doing in this video. Rule 3, violence of action. And that has to do with not toying with your opponents. Not holding back, right? Okay, so we're going to, speaking of using all our advantages, Rule 4 is situational awareness. Rule 5, have a plan. Go into every fight prepared, right? Now it's true that those plans rarely survive first contact, right? But still better. Die. Retreat back here a little bit. Grab a few of them. Grab one. Yep. use some potions. Swallow helps with the regen. Thunderbolt helps with damage. Go down a lot quicker with Thunderbolt, right? Where's the rest of them? Haha! The wolf took down the warg. Make my life easier. It is. Didn't die that time. Again, have a plan. Level 5. Right, so now I'm out of superior swallow potions. However, the one thing that meditation actually does on a Death March playthrough is pretty handy, actually. We use the strong alcohol to replenish alchemy. Right, so now we're back up to 5 swallows, 5 thunderbolts. But of course we lose our food buff. Right? Right? Food buff is back. Like we still have some hunting to do here. Got him. A lot easier to take those guys when there's just one, right? That's because teamwork makes freedom work. You can accomplish more working as a team than we can as individuals. Well, I like, typically in your JRPGs, as they're called, Japanese RPGs. Not sure why we need to distinguish them from other RPGs, but in this case it works because if you're playing, say, Final Fantasy, it's always team-based, right? You're always working together as a team with other NPCs. You always, nice, you're leading a group, right? Because we can accomplish more working together as a team. American RPGs, I guess we could call them ARPGs, some ARPs. There's still more stuff over there. Alright, so in American RPGs, you tend to be a lone wolf. Right? Frickin' Rambo. You against everyone. Kind of a difference in culture. It really isn't, because there's plenty of points in our culture where we do work together as a team, right? If you've ever served in the military, it's not about being Rambo, it's not about individuality, it's about working together as a team. It's our greatest advantage on the, well, one of our greatest advantages, besides field artillery, of course. We're getting overwhelmed here. Damn. We'll retreat a little bit back here. Grab that guy. Let our health regenerate a little bit as they duke it out over there. Thin out the crowd a little bit. Pretty effective. Now there's, what, 2 instead of 5. Good use of Axie. He goes, gets his buddy. Ouch. Again, you really have to be careful with these guys. They will kill you, okay? Even if it's one-on-one. That's why we use our advantages. You can't just hack and slash. You have to pay attention and anticipate when they're going to attack. So you got to run some dodges in there. And of course it's, I mean, you could just dodge, right? And then when it finally attacks and you're dodging, you can go in for an attack while it's recovering from the attack. But it's better to actually anticipate when the enemy's going to hit you and dodge at that point, right? You want to just dodge around randomly. Although you can do that. I've done a fair amount of that in this playthrough. But fights go faster if you dodge when appropriate, not just dodge all the time, right? Alright, let's move off towards our destination. Okay, quick save. Rule 1 of any RPG, save often. And especially in a New Game Plus Death March playthrough of Witcher 3, you can and will die. It's gonna happen. No matter how good you are, it's gonna happen. Something's gonna one-shot you, or you're gonna get ate up by a pack of wolves or wild dogs, or a group of ghouls, whatever it happens to be. Enemies are tough, do a lot of damage, and they have a lot of vitality. And that's true on the Death March playthrough, but it's even more true on the New Game Plus. The enemies scale with you, right? Right. The Beast of Honorton. Missing soldiers. Okay, we got some new undiscovered locations. Contract. Contract. Just take a look at that. It's above our level. And so is that one. Back to this. Right, so onward to our next signpost, or notice board. We've got 11 left. One of them we can't get to yet. At least one of them, right? And that would be this one. These behind a gate that we will not open until we get moving on the main quest, right? At the crossroads. So there's that. Where are we? We're in Oriton. Suppose next should be this notice board. So we'll head that way.
Go, go.